everyone, my name is Cammie and welcome to my channel, Cammie's Corner.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back on my channel, which means like Bath & Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Bath & Body Works winter semi-annual sale for 2024. Yay! Semi-annual sale is one of my favorite times of the year, especially the winter one because it happens the day after Christmas. But if you're new to Bath & Body Works or my channel, semi-annual sale or SAS or SAS is a sale that Bath & Body Works does twice a year, so semi-annual, one in the summer and one in the winter time. And this is their way of clearancing out old stock and getting rid of things before the new floor sets come out. So I will have two videos about semi-annual sale. Today's video is going to be my little tips and tricks list that I have written out. And then tomorrow's video is going to be my wish list as well as my no-buy list. But like I said, semi-annual sale happens twice a year. Winter SAS or semi-annual sale is going to be starting December 26th in stores and online. I prefer to shop in store just because the selection is better. And when you shop online, you really don't know if your items are ever going to make it to you or if they're going to cancel them. But it does start the day after Christmas. I don't think stores open early. I tried looking on my store locator and it didn't seem like stores opened up early, but it is in store and it is online. Sometimes they do an early access on Christmas, but I don't know. I haven't really heard much about that, so who knows? Again, so semi-annual sale is a sale that happens where Bath & Body Works clearances out old stock, so not everything is going to be on sale. For this sale, I would assume a lot of winter and fall stuff is what you're going to be able to find in store, but that's just kind of like my little breakdown of what semi-annual sale is. I will be posting tons of semi-annual content, pictures, videos, shorts, hauls, store walkthroughs. Follow my Instagram because that's where you'll see like my instant like pictures and things that I find, because it does take me a while to get home, film my haul, edit, and upload. So if you want to see like your instant what I find as I'm finding it, definitely follow my Instagram, which is linked down below. But let's get into these tips and tricks. I did write them down because usually I'm all over the place. So like I said, it starts in stores and online on December 26th. Something that a lot of people might not realize is you can use your coupon. So I received this in the mail the other day. It says starts December 26th. Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, select clearance 75% off while supplies last. I'm gonna cover up my address here, but I did get a 10 off 40 and I'm so excited. So if you post on Instagram or anything, use the hashtag #WeLoveSale, and then sometimes Bath & Body Works will repost or comment on your post. But my 10 off of 40 is valid in store and online now until January 12th. So about 3 weeks. And it says Billy's bringbacks up here, and it says we've thought out some of our all-time classics just for you: cucumber melon, pearberry, Malibu heat, coconut lime verbena, and in the sun. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for Malibu heat, coconut lime verbena, and in the sun. But I'll talk more about those during my wish list video. But while we're talking about that, they also do bring in new products for the sale. Like there's an SAS line of hand soaps and wallflowers and probably some candles, but a lot of the stuff you're going to find in a body care line, of course, like I just said, with the Billy's bringbacks, which Billy is the duck. If you're new to Bath & Body Works, Billy is the little duck, and that's why I'm wearing yellow for semi-annual sale. I just get so excited about semi-annual sale. It's like my 5th year shopping semi-annual sale. I always did big hauls even before I was on YouTube. The only difference is now I do it on YouTube and I make a little bit of money off of it. And I share it with you guys, like my little steals and deals and my tips and tricks with you guys. But anyways, so yeah, they bring back older scents as well as some new collections for semi-annual sale. But usually it's just like the overstock products, old fall and winter scents. So make sure you check your app. You might be able to find these coupons in the app. I have 3 coupon booklets, 2 in my name. I still don't understand how I get 2 of them None of my accounts have coupons in them. I just get them physically with the mailers. And then my sister got a mailer, which we're going shopping together the day after Christmas for semi-annual sale. So we'll be able to use that together if she wants to use it. But yeah, so check your app and check your email and check your mailbox. Ask your friends, your sisters, ask in your town Facebook groups if anyone's got coupons they're not going to use. So you can use coupons. So that's where I was getting with this, sharing off the little mailer, is that you can use coupons in conjunction with these sale items, which you can get things for extremely cheap. Usually the sale lasts between 3 and 4 weeks depending on stock. Some of the stores around me always have like a little table in the corner of just random stuff, even like late January. So it kind of just all depends on your store. So now getting into like kind of the tips. My first tip is to shop different stores. Luckily in the area I live in, there's probably 20 Bath & Body Works in like a 2-hour radius of me. And the reason why you want to shop different stores is because different stores in different areas get different amounts of stock and things sell out differently. So for example, we have snowflakes and cashmere. One store might have 200 snowflakes and cashmere, where at another store they might only have 2. So that's why I recommend shopping multiple stores, especially on that first day. I also recommend to shop the first day. I know after Christmas, a lot of people are really tired and they just want to relax. But if you want to get after some of the heavy hitters, like 75% off candles or perfumes, I recommend going that first day and getting there in the morning. If you're afraid of the crowds, you could probably get away with going in like 3 or 4 hours or even later in the day. And they will restock things as long as they have stock. So for example, I got last winter semi-annual sale, I got the Halloween luminary for 75% off and they only had one. If I was not the first person in line, I wouldn't have got that. So that's just kind of my tip for you, is to get there early and visit as many stores as possible. I went to like 20 stores throughout last winter SAS and not a single other store had that Halloween luminary. So and the next tip I have is visit multiple times throughout the 3 or 4 week duration of the sale, because they will do price drops. So let me talk about like the little different price points that they've had in the past. Of course, this year could be different, but it's been like this the last 4 or 5 years I've been shopping. There is a 50% off table or multiple 50% off tables. Sometimes they do like a set price of 3 wicks, but I'm not really sure if they're going to do that this year. There's a 75% off table, and usually right when you walk in, there is a body care table that is usually a set price. Sometimes it's $3.95, sometimes it's $4.95. You never really know. Bath & Body Works also likes to change that price point of that set body care. So on day 1, they could be $3.95, and then day 4 or 5, they could be $4.95. So you kind of have to play their game. Annoying, but that's just what they do. So let's say week 1, there is a laundry detergent for 50% off, okay? Then week 2, they might do some price drops, and this could be 75% off. So like I said, visit multiple times throughout the duration of the sale, because they do price drops as well as price increases, unfortunately. That's just what Bath & Body Works does, but mostly price drops. So if you're someone that's like, oh, I need some detergent, but I don't need it at 50% off, but then if it goes 75% off a week later, then you can stop back in stores and you could get it for 75% off. I try my very hardest to post about price drops. So that's why I recommend following my Instagram or my YouTube channel. So like I said, definitely go multiple times throughout the sale. So I also recommend you to go to the blog Life Inside the Page, as well as Sense Galore on Instagram. I will link them down in the description below. Those are 2 very, very great sources for specific collection items, what the body care for semi-annual sale looks like, and they post much more in-depth things. They're not my pictures, and I want you to go visit their page and follow them. So I'm not going to post any of that on my channel, so I want you to go check them out. I will leave them a link down in the description below so you can go find them. They sometimes also talk about price drops and all that stuff, so definitely go follow them. Like I said earlier, they do release some new body care collections. For example, that like Billy's Bringbacks that is on the back of the coupon mailer. So they do bring new collections out, but they also discount like older collections like the winter 2024 line. So like I said earlier, not all products will be on sale in the store. I know a lot of people that are more casual Bath & Body Works shoppers expect semi-annual sale for everything in the store to be on sale. So anything in the walls that you see will not be on sale, only on the tables. Also, this isn't a tip or trick that I have, but this is just something that I would appreciate if you did, and I'm sure a lot of store associates would appreciate if you pick something up from the 50% off table and decide, I don't really want this anymore. Don't put it on the 75% off table. Make sure you put it back on the 50% off table, because then someone's going to pick it up and be like, oh my gosh, this is 75% off, and they're going to be very disappointed when they get to the register. So that's just my little tip, I guess, and just to be kind to the employees. So they also do price adjustments. I've never done a price adjustment. I'm not big on price adjustments because I strictly shop the 75% off section. You guys have seen my collection. I don't need anything that bad, so I will wait and just shop the 75% off section, but you can do price adjustments. Someone who knows price adjustments, if you type out in the comments like more information about price adjustments, I will pin that comment. I just personally don't know much about it, so I don't want to talk too much about it. My next tip is please make a budget. And don't try to keep up with the YouTubers. I get paid a very, very, very tiny amount to make YouTube videos. It all depends on my performance of the video, but I'm not making bank. The money I make on YouTube does not pay for all the products I'm buying, but definitely make a budget and don't try to compare yourself to other people. Do what's right for your budget and for your financial situation. It is only a good deal if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, then it is not a good deal anymore. And semi-annual sale does happen twice a year, so don't get into the FOMO, like the fear of missing out. There's always summer semi-annual sale, and you guys know Bath & Body Works, they do great sales all year round. So please, please, please make a budget, and when you're making that budget, make sure you spread it out over the 3 or 4 weeks of the sale. So let's say you're like, okay, I want to spend $500 for the whole sale, which a lot of people do, including myself. I don't think I'm going that crazy this year, but that's what some people do. And so you do like $125 each week, or if you want to spend $100 throughout the whole sale, budget yourself $25 a week, and then if that first week you didn't use that $25, add it on to the next week. But I do really, really recommend using a budget and making a budget so you don't go overboard and buy things that you do not need. I also recommend you making a wish list and a no-buy list. Take a look at your collection. You might be like, oh my gosh, I have 150 hand soaps. I don't need any more hand soaps. Stay away from the pretty 75% off cheap hand soaps, because if you don't need them, it's not that great of a deal if you already have 175. You know what I mean? To each their own. I will be that person buying hand soaps when I don't need them, but that's just how I am. But I do recommend taking an inventory. If you're like, oh my gosh, I really need snowflakes and cashmere, I need to complete my set, then you know to get that. But if you have snowflakes and cashmere, you don't need to buy another one. So I recommend making a wish list and a no-buy list. Another thing I recommend is to follow Bath & Body Works content creators, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube creators. I will link as many of my friends and YouTube creators that I watch, because I recommend following them, because it can save you guys lots of trips and gas money to the store. I myself have so many stores around me. It takes me 10 minutes to get to my closest store, but you might live a little farther away. So I recommend looking at Instagram, looking at YouTubers, and watch what they're putting out. They might share, hey, this perfume's actually ringing up 75% off, even though it's on the side walls. And then you can pick that up and go check for the price. You can also see when things price drop. And it's just a good way to see what other stores have before you drive out to the store. So I've linked so many fantastic creators down in the description below. Give them lots of love, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. This is a very busy season in the Bath & Body Works YouTube community, and we're all working very hard to put out content and videos for you guys, and we just appreciate any and all support. So I will link everyone down in the description below. Also, I know we talked about this briefly in the beginning, but when you order things online, unfortunately, it's not guaranteed. Bath & Body Works likes to cancel orders. So just beware that when you're placing an order, you might not get everything because things might run out. I don't know if buy online, pick up in store is going to be enabled or not. But again, you also run that risk of, let's say the stores are super, super packed until 4 p.m. They're not going to get to your order until at least 4 p.m. and snowflakes and cashmere could have sold out by then. So you kind of have to like weigh out, is it worth the convenience of not having to get up in the morning and deal with the crowds, or do you really want the product? So you kind of have to weigh that out in your head, but it should be available for those who want to use that. I think that stores in store have a better selection of online. That's just me, and that's what I've seen from my past Bath & Body Works semi-annual sales shopping, is I think in-store selection is much better, and also things will sell out. That's just what happens with Bath & Body Works. Let's say they only have 5 of these little snowflakes and cashmere sprays. That's all they have, and then they run out. So if you're like, I cannot live without this perfume, make sure you buy it, because you don't want to feel regret waiting to save an extra $10. Personally, for myself, I prefer to only shop the 75% off selection, but if you want to shop the 50% off, that is up to you, especially if you have a 10 off 40. That's not a terrible deal at all. Okay. Also, if you don't know, Bath & Body Works does have a rewards app for people in the US. I know they don't have it in Canada for some reason, which is really bizarre. But if you're in the United States, make sure you download the Bath & Body Works app, look in there and see if you have any coupons, and make sure you scan your rewards so you earn points. This is a great time to earn rewards. Then also, like I said earlier, just look at your inventory of what you have and don't overbuy. Like I said, it's only a good deal if you can afford it and if it makes sense for your financial situation, your collection, your stock, and your budget. Like I said, don't fall into the FOMO. Semi-annual sale will be back in the summertime. And if you're someone that's like, oh, I wish I had the money to shop this year, don't worry. Start making a budget and you can start saving up for summer semi-annual sale, and you can get some really good deals during the summertime. Just checking on my list. Oh, this is a great time to buy gifts throughout the year. So some of the items, again, will be seasonal. So you could buy these things for like teacher gifts next year, or you can buy some of the summer scents might be in stock. The items made for the sale. I know there's semi-annual sale like summer soap collections. You could get a bunch of those and start handing those out as like end of year teacher gifts. So that's something you can think about. And I think it's a great time to buy gifts because the prices will be so low. Have fun. Don't stress out. It's just a sale. If there's something you really want and it sells out, I wouldn't fret it too much, because you know Bath & Body Works, they're always bringing back the same scents over and over again, and they always have great sales. This one I want to really stress, please be nice to the employees. I've seen a lot of horror stories about employees sharing their experiences from Candle Day and Body Care Day, and that just hurts my heart. Please be nice to the employees. Lines are going to be long, probably the first day. They're not going to have everything you want, so just please be kind to the employees. And like I said, make sure you put things back on the right table. That will really help out the employees in store. All the Bath & Body Works employees near me are all so kind, and they deserve to be treated with kindness as well. And then also my final tip is, don't be afraid to price check. If you saw that I posted a perfume that was 75% off, but it's on the wall in your store, I would just kindly go up to the register and be like, can you check the price on this, please? And they'll scan it for you, and it might ring up for 75% off, or it might not. And then my last tip, I guess I have one more tip, I just didn't write it down, is, well, 2 more tips, I guess. There's an app called Fetch, which I do have. I will try to link it down below. If you guys sign up with my link, I do earn points, and those points can be redeemed to get gift cards. So what you do is you download Fetch, you take your receipt, you take a picture of it, and you get points. And then when you get a certain amount of points, you can redeem for gift cards for Ulta, Starbucks, Bath & Body Works, Walmart probably. They have a lot of places on there, not just Bath & Body Works, but that's a way to help you get additional savings, because if you shop a lot like I do, you can even scan your groceries. Sometimes you get extra points for specific groceries. Then you can save up to get free gift cards. Right now I have a $30 worth of Fetch points. I'm going to save until I get $50. So if you want to use my Fetch link, I have that down in the description below. And then my last tip and trick is to make sure you try to check out the discounted gift cards. I have gotten 2 discounted $50 e-gift cards from Sam's Club. I only did 2. I probably should do more because I know I'm going to spend more than $100. But Sam's Club was doing a deal where the $50 gift cards were actually $39. So I bought 2 of those like a month ago. So I already have $100 to spend because I already spent the money a month ago. Amazon also does lightning deals as well. I always try to post those on my Instagram. But those are just my little tips and tricks for the semi-annual sale. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're excited for semi-annual sale and you want more semi-annual sale content. Like I said, my next video will probably be a little bit shorter, but I will be going over my winter wish list as well as my no-buy list. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks that I missed out on. And if you like seeing my face at Bath & Body Works, fragrance, or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you, helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!